Good morning. It's time for Chief Lalley in the Fox Valley. I'm Kristie Hilton, Public Information Officer.
I'm Russ Matson, Director of Administration.
And of course, Chief Lalley's here.
Good morning, guys.
Morning, Chief.
So this month on Chief Lalley in the Fox Valley, we're going to cover crime statistics for 2018. And we're going to start with a discussion on what it means when we say Part 1 crimes. So Russ?
All right. Well, every month we talk about this, but Part 1 crimes are created by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. And what it is, it's a uniform crime method so that we're comparing states across the country and comparing the same crimes apples to apples.
Right, because these are crimes that are likely going to be reported and everybody's experiencing them.
Correct. And they include homicide, sexual assault, robbery, ag assault and bat, burglary, theft, motor vehicle theft, and arson.
So as not to minimize, Part 2 crimes can still be considered serious, but they are not crimes that are collected by the FBI for comparison. This year we provided a 5-year comparison of Elgin's Part 1 and 2 crimes for the first time in several years. And now that we have that covered, Chief, how did we look last year?
Part 1 crimes were up from 1,856 in 2017 to 1,954 in 2018. That is actually 98 crimes that pull us into an increase of 5% this year. Part 2 crimes were down 6%, and when we combine both of them, the total crime was down 4%. And so there are 3 things that I want to focus on as it relates to last year's crime statistics. So the first is that we had 3 homicide victims. So Raymond Dyson and Mark McDaniel were shot during the same incident that occurred on Longwood Place in April. And the offenders, Travarius Stevenson and Lee Spann, were arrested and charged. The third case remains open with an arrest warrant issued for Shannon Smith for the incident that occurred in September for the murder of Shapri Smith in the 500 block of South McLean Boulevard. And information is being sought for his whereabouts, and the reward is also available, so make sure you check out our Facebook page for more information. The second, which we've talked about many times on the show.
We sure have.
With if you like it, lock it and put it in your pocket, but 82% of our vehicle burglaries occurred via unlocked doors, which is a really big number.
It is.
Stolen vehicles had the same problem. 84% involved either running and unattended vehicles or unattended with the keys inside the unlocked car. And I know we've had some discussion about that too as well. And so really our focus is making sure that we get the message out to our community about if you like it, lock it, and we'll be continuing to do our public service announcements. You guys just did one on stolen vehicles.
Right, yep, we just put that out.
Yep. And so for 2019, we're really excited about some of our initiatives as well. So the first thing is our Collaborative Crisis Services Unit, CCSU for short. And so we've talked about over the past couple months creating a unit to really focus on individuals who need help when it comes to mental health services. And for us to be an interruption when a crisis is not occurring. And so providing services in the forefront of an incident. We're also going to be focusing on our response as well with our emergency services unit. So how do officers respond in those type of crisis situations? Not just providing the mental health workers to come for counseling, but also the making sure that everyone is safe and the situation gets resolved safely as well. Second, we're really going to be focusing on technology. So I know we're partnering with Ring to do something with the pushing out crime information. We're also exploring new technology to include artificial intelligence and having almost like a robot in the front of the station. So I think the Elgin Police Department does a lot of really creative things. We go out, we look, we explore, we see what's happening, and then we invite our community in that discussion. And so our hope is that we continue to push our technology forward through our initiatives. We also are really focusing on the parking sensors in the downtown area, which that was up at the City Council a few weeks ago, and I know several of the newspapers covered that as well. So parking sensors that will allow our parking control officers the ability to still enforce, but be smart about their enforcement and do other things. And lastly, our youth engagement. So we're really putting a focus on, which we've done. We really started last year with our Teen Life program. We're going to continue that. We're going to do a lot of really big things. But our youth engagement to really find a way to have meaningful relationships, build friendships, and then also offer opportunities for our youth, whether that's through job opportunities, internships, and really just be great mentors for our youth in the community.
All right. Do we have any, that's a great wrap up for the year and also a projection into what we're doing this year. In the immediate future, we have a couple things coming up that might be worth
Yeah, we do. So we have a women's self-defense program in March, which we actually started that 2 years ago. And so we are going to continue with that program. It's very successful.
It is, and it fills up really fast. So
Yes.
we've already booked or figured out 3 dates this year.
Good.
That we're going to have that. So
Because we always get asked, when is the next
yeah,
one? When is
because
the
it
next
fills
one?
up so
It does.
fast. So we got a couple more on the books.
So yeah, so we're going to be doing that, and then also initiative from the Night Shift Patrol Division. They want to do skate with the police, and so some night shift officers are going to be skating at the ice ring across the street at the behind City Hall. And the
Are you doing that?
No, I will not be doing that.
I'm only laughing because I skate on my ankles. Unless they're roller
okay.
skates. Yeah, no, I can't skate.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think I'll be. I will be there to support. Maybe I will throw on a pair of skates and try it out, but I don't know exactly how that's going to go. So we'll see.
All right.
Yeah, I will not be skating.
No, you won't be skating. I'm sorry, I didn't even ask you.
No, it's all right. You don't want to see this fall down on the ice.
Maybe people do, Russ.
Now we'll take a pass.
Okay. All
So
right.
I know all this information is available online. So we pushed out our crime
Yep.
stats, and also this was the first year too that we did an annual report, and we put that out to the community as well. So make sure, Elgin, you check it out. There's a lot of great information that highlights what the Elgin Police Department did in 2018, and we would not be successful without your support and with your suggestions, and we appreciate you, Elgin. So take a look at that. That's kind of our report card, our community's report card, and we're doing an awesome job together. So I want to say thank you to the Elgin community for
It's
that.
really something to think about that we've had all these initiatives, but none of them would have been successful if the community didn't participate
If
in
people
them.
don't show up.
So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we're grateful for our community. We're thankful. We're always looking for suggestions on things to do, that are not really typical of a police department. And we're not afraid to do things a little differently. So,
All right. Very good.
and
Well,
with that,
thank you for being here.
thank you guys. And
Yeah.
Elgin, make sure that you stay safe, stay connected, and stay engaged. And we'll see you next month. Take care.